Judge Richard Lewis and the Dauphin County Court of Common Pleas, we welcome you to this celebration of our soon-to-be new citizens. I'm Judge Royce Morris, and I get the pleasure of presiding over this important and inspiring ceremony. Thank you all for being here, and thank you to all those who prepared and participated in putting this ceremony together. Thanks to our county commissioners, Jeff Hayes, Mike Breeze, George Hartwick, to our prothonotary Matt Krupp, to Corky Goldstein, to Rose Salemi, to Robert Torres, our acting Secretary of State, to the Dauphin County Bar Association, the Daughters of the American Revolution, the League of Women Voters, and also to Jerry Feeser, who's going to set up a little voting booth for us later on downstairs, so you can all see that process as well. And also, I want to thank my staff, Amina McCraw, Margaret Simak, and Brian Lamel for their help, and also the staffs of the Pathonotary's office and all the court officers who helped put this together, including our maintenance folks who set everything up. And finally, so we can begin, I will thank Catherine Kilgore, our mezzo-soprano, who volunteered to sing today. So Ms. Kilgore, let's begin. Yes.
Everyone would rise for the pledge and the singing of the national
The ceremony was about swearing in our newest citizens. These folks have gone through years-long process to become citizens. So it's just acknowledging all the work that they've done to become citizens of the United States and celebrating them publicly. And that's why we have so many dignitaries and folks who'll come out for a ceremony like this, because we want to really acknowledge and appreciate their efforts in going through what is a lengthy process becoming a United States citizen.
I'm attorney Corky Goldstein, and I know I've been working with you guys all morning, getting us ready for this wonderful day and this terrific day for all of us and for you, certainly. You know you have chosen to come to America. We are all immigrants. I'm an immigrant. Everybody here in this room. This is a country of immigrants. My grandparents came here from Poland, and it means a lot to us because we know that you're going to be wonderful citizens of the United States of America.
I personally have so much respect for those of you who are here before me today choosing to become U.S. citizens. Out of all the countries in the world, we are honored that you have chosen the United States. You have each made so many sacrifices leaving your native country, your loved ones, your friends and your family, and previous way of life, to embark on this journey to a new country, to learn a new language, and to acclimate yourselves to a new culture, and in many cases, considering Pennsylvania, a new climate. You have contributed to the United States in so many exceptional ways. You have made the decision to come to this country, not only for yourselves, but also for your future generations.
Good morning, and congratulations to our 46 new United States citizens. It is truly an honor to be part of your naturalization ceremony. And actually, this is my first naturalization ceremony, and I am proud to be among the first to greet you as fellow Americans. I imagine that this ceremony will be one of the most rewarding experiences in your life. You've worked hard to achieve your citizenship, and that accomplishment deserves to be celebrated. On behalf of Governor Tom Wolf, I bring you greetings and best wishes. Both the Governor and First Lady Mrs. Wolf want Pennsylvania to be a welcoming state for new Pennsylvanians. So we are honored that you have chosen Pennsylvania to be your home. I believe that immigration is good for America and for Pennsylvania. Immigrants and refugees are an integral part of our history and the current fabric of our nation, a positive influence in so many ways. Today, you join generations of immigrants who have chosen to seek full participation in our democracy through citizenship. Your decision to pursue that status tells us some very important things about you. It tells us that each of you is a strong and determined individual, willing to do whatever was necessary to bring you to this day. I do not know your individual stories. However, I know that many immigrants have endured great hardships in their native lands. Many have overcome significant obstacles just to get here to have a chance at freedom, opportunity, and success. Perhaps you first came to the United States to earn money to help your family or to study in one of our universities. Perhaps you came as a refugee, escaping war or political persecution. You men and women seated before me come from 20 different countries. Each of you decided that this great nation offered the best future you could envision, a way forward, a new start. You persevered and embraced new opportunities to better your future and the future of your loved ones. You should be proud of yourselves. Some of you had to commit to learning a new language. You became proficient enough to study for the citizenship test and navigate the naturalization process. Each of you embraced those challenges. You made sacrifices where necessary, set a goal for yourself, and made it happen. We value your strength, perseverance, and determination. These are all qualities that our great country needs. You are here to contribute to the prosperity of this nation. You are not afraid to pursue your goals or overcome obstacles you might encounter. And this morning, we celebrate with you and welcome you as valuable members of our nation and Pennsylvania. You will be U.S. citizens, and you are now part of our history and our future. Every American should be fortunate enough to know, engage with, and appreciate a new citizen. Being here with you today gives us all a deeper appreciation of our birthright, our citizenship. It reinforces the commitment that our values of freedom and equality for all people should never be taken for granted. After you have taken the oath and become an American citizen, there's one more thing I must ask of you. As Pennsylvania's chief election official, I urge you to register to vote. Then, and even more importantly, please be sure to exercise that very fundamental right at every election. Your vote is truly your voice as an American citizen.
Today we took 46 citizens, new citizens, and they are American citizens, and one of their basic rights, as we know, is voting. And that's why we have the booth here, to show them that, and many of them will have registered, and that's very important. Plus, I think this is the way everyone would like to see people who come into this country to become naturalized citizens.
Ladies and gentlemen, we come from Algeria, Bhutan, Chad, the People's Republic of China, the Congo, the Dominican Republic, Ethiopia, Ghana, Haiti, Hong Kong, India, Jamaica, Mauritania, Mexico, Nepal, Niger, the Philippines, Poland, and Vietnam. Are you ready to take the oath of American citizenship? Yes. So repeat after me. I hereby declare an oath that I absolutely and entirely renounce and abjure all all allegiance and fidelity to any foreign prince or potentate, state or sovereignty, of whom or which I have hereby been a subject or citizen, that I will support and defend the Constitution and the laws of the United States of America against all enemies, foreign and domestic, that I will bear true faith and allegiance to the same, that I will bear arms on behalf of the United States when required by law, that I will perform non-combatant services in the armed forces of the United States when required by law, that I will perform work of national importance under civil direction when required by law, that I will take these obligations freely and without mental reservation, or purpose of evasion. So help me God. I take this oath. Thank you. Ms. Howard?
We had people being naturalized from over 20 countries, and it just is incredible to be a part of the process when you get to think about what their backgrounds are and the journey that they had embarked on to come here and become American citizens.
Nuksha Palom Tenge. Danuka Dungana. Betty Bui Lita. Ingala Sunawar. Uipao Nazal. Ika Debbie Shiwakoli. Mona Rijal. Subesh Dango. Suraj Mahat. Sandika Mahat. Saravana Venkatesa Shen Mogan. Deepa Niranjani Saravana. Kalpana Sapoda. Anna Agnes Bowen. Jibril Isa. Akashi Kaustik Patel.
Thank you. Thank you.
Narvada Timsina. Akhtar Bahadur Sunwar. Echevarria. Monish Mishra. Sylvie Linda Lucena Domingos. Ana Goran. Fran Maya Chemaria. Madeline Nathaniel Lewis Figueroa. Paul Wayne. Betty Oaheen Aidu.
Thank you. Thank you.
Puna Gamala. Layla Evangel DeMarco. Teresa Makoto Moeno Zorte.
Congratulations.
Sirifel Fitzpatrick. Yabi Kamara. Kara Marie Carey. Juan Huaca. Jit Bahadur Mogar. Rand Cajun. Comfort Wabi.
I will.
Good luck to you.
Gary Jose Brennan. Viet Long Pham. Lugu Ednila Grumo Sulian. Mandy Young
Nancy.
Manju Katka.
Thank you. Thank you.
Tika Dahas. Ibrahim Saini. Finally, Eugene Zhao.
Can we give them all another round of applause? Mr. Krupp?
Yes.
I know we've already done the Pledge of Allegiance, but as new citizens, could you please lead them in the Pledge of Allegiance?
Absolutely. This is going to be probably the first ceremony in the history of Dauphin County where all of our new citizens got to give the Pledge of Allegiance twice. So please join me. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
be remiss if I did not thank the Daughters of the American Revolution and the League of Women Voters for assisting with handing out our certificates. But I want to recognize all the people who are here today to celebrate you. And they represent the best of Dauphin County, of our elected officials, and those who support freedom and democracy here in Dauphin County. So I'm not going to go in any particular order, but I'm going to look at faces and let people know who's here supporting this important day for all of them. And I will start with Jane Marfiso King, who is our Register of Wills. Next to her is Jack Freeman, who is our Deputy Court Administrator. Next to her is Judge Sarah Telly. Next to her is Khadija Diggs, who is with the Governor's Office of General Counsel. Next to her, the two-chair gap there, is Representative Tom Mahaffey, and he has a young man with him. What's his name? Sebastian. Sebastian is with him. We have our District Attorney of Dauphin County, Francis Chardo. We have our Sheriff of Dauphin County, Nick Giamente. We have our State Senator here, John DeSanto. We have Carmen Finestra and Tanya Finestra, who are so gracious as to bring Rose Mattel, the wife of one of our treasured judges of the past, who is no longer with us, but she carries on his great tradition, so we thank her for being here. We also have Liz Simcox, who is the Executive Director of the Dauphin County Bar Association. I have one of my esteemed colleagues on the bench, John McNally. I have Peter Good, who is now the President of the Dauphin County Bar Association. And obviously our Secretary, Robert Torres, who has brought with him Norman Bristol Cologne, who is the Director of Special Projects, to the Secretary. And I believe everyone else we've met, Matt Krupp and his staff. Matt, would you introduce your staff that's with you today?
Thank you, Your Honor. First Deputy, Lysandra Garcia, and Jennifer Klinger.
And I saw George Hartwick sneaking in the back. George Hartwick is one of the commissioners that I mentioned earlier. Thank you so much for being here today. We appreciate your appearance and your help and your assistance. I just have a few words in closing. This has been a great ceremony, and this is a great opportunity for us to celebrate you as new citizens of America. It's an honor and a privilege to share this morning with you and your families and your loved ones. On behalf of our Dauphin County Court and on behalf of the entire community of Dauphin County, our government, we extend congratulations to each and every one of you. It is indeed an honor, and I'm very proud to be able to call you my fellow Americans. Today I call you my fellow Americans, and I embrace you as brothers and sisters in our American family. You are men and women from more than 20 countries, and you bring with you your culture and your traditions, which will only add to the rich tapestry of our American landscape. For you see, as important as being an American is to you, it's just as important to your fellow Americans that we embrace you as citizens of our great nation. You all have made remarkable journeys. Those journeys have brought some of you from vibrant cities and others from remote villages. Those journeys have brought some of you from affluence and others from abject poverty. Your journeys have offered amazing stories of courage and character. Now your stories will be forever woven into our collective American story. America is a land of immigrants. You've heard that throughout today. The nation, our nation, has made its mark on immigrants around the world who seek our shores for the promise of the American dream. The ideal that every American should have equal opportunity to achieve success and prosperity through hard work, determination, and initiative. Throughout our history, immigrants have made their mark on our great nation. America is great because of the sacrifices of the natives, the captives, and the immigrants who forged this great nation into a beacon of light for the rest of the world. With your help, your commitment as citizens, that light will never be extinguished. So I'm thankful for you today. America needs you. You are how America can make progress. You, my fellow Americans, can and become active citizens, you can enrich our society with your fresh perspectives and your innovations, as many immigrants have done in the past. You all have shown strength and fortitude just to get to this moment to be called U.S. citizens. So I thank you in advance for what you are going to do for this great nation. I thank you for your vision, your solutions for the issues of today. I thank you for your innovations, your inventions, and your ideas for the problems of tomorrow. America needs you as engaged citizens. We don't ask you to forget your history or your past. It is that history and that past that can only add to the richness of American life. But we ask you to accept your responsibility as new citizens to move our democracy forward. So I welcome you today to your new life as citizens of the United States of America. Thank you. God bless you. And God bless the United States of America. As I said in my presentation, we count on them as much as they count on us. You know, they could be the future inventors. They could be the ones who come up with the cure for cancer. So everybody can add to the greatness of America.
It's very exciting for these people, but it's exciting for us because I know the process is very, very lengthy and very, very hard. But they have good lives ahead of them, and they're our future.
Thank you guys so much for choosing America, and we're very happy to have you and welcome.